Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with the Collective. I am so excited this morning because we are interviewing our one and only Lindsay Kusy. We're so excited to get to know all of you a little better, including the three of us. So this is really exciting to help you guys get to know Lindsay as well as Tammy and I do. So Lindsay, we're so excited. So excited that you're here. Lindsay is the owner and operator of Diva Den Day Spa. And Tammy, please take it away. Let's get to know our Lindsay.
Hey, Lynn. Thanks for joining us today in Coffee with the Collective. So let's see. I really want to grill you on questions that you didn't answer, but we want the nitty-gritties on Lindsay Kusy. So tell us a little bit about your biz and what it is that you do and why your light shines so bright.
Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. I'm so excited to be the interviewee. It's super exciting. Usually being the interviewer, I guess it's a different. I don't want to say pressure, which is it's different. This is great. My name is Lindsay Kusy, and I'm the owner and operator of Diva Den Day Spa. And in essence, I offer beauty services to the beautiful Okanagan. And, I really love what I do because I have the opportunity to help women feel good about themselves. And it really lands home for me. And it was interesting when I was really putting some thought into why I do what I do. But I remember when I was younger, teenager, like who here felt super awkward, right? In their teenage years. Yeah, right? Like no fashion sense, like you didn't know where the makeup went.
Oh
so I wore like all the blue eyeshadow and all the pink eyeshadow with white eyeliner, and that might
I would like to see that.
However, yeah, it was something. It was a feast for the eyes for sure. And just feeling like I didn't really have any guidance and I didn't know, skincare and just basic personal hygiene information. And I actually got introduced to an esthetician when I was 15 years old, and she started doing my nails. And I remember just feeling so good about myself. And even my girlfriends were like, oh my gosh, what did you get? And at the time it was French manicure. And, it was just so funny because I would be like walking through the halls of the high school and people would just grab my hand to look at like this French manicure, and it was perfect and it was beautiful. And, and how that makes you feel to just feel like put together, to feel like, you take care of yourself and you're able to do those little extras. And then as time went on, my esthetician was doing more services for me. So, we do pedicures, and she actually took control of my eyebrows, which I'm so grateful for. So for those of you who don't know, my eyebrows used to be like super pencil thin, classic, right? Like over tweezed. And she really was available for me for some brow rehab. And I'm so grateful for that. And it wasn't until after that experience that I think I really valued, to be proud of the person that you see in the mirror, and to really invest in your self-care. And I think that's what really propelled me into the career of being an esthetician and specializing in skincare and doing nails and pedicures. It's more beyond, the beauty aspect. It's really helping people invest in themselves so they can just feel really good about themselves at the end of the day, and show up so differently. And, when I think back to how that made me feel, it's like, oh yeah, that's how I want others to feel, to just really empower them with that.
I love that. Thank you. And I, personally, I know I'm speaking for Sarah as well. We're very grateful that you got the brow thing figured out because it's working good for us as well.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I know from, being with you every 4 weeks in your salon, and then of course every week, but during visits to the salon, if anyone has ever been in your presence, it really is the true collaboration, like right then and there. Like there's always opportunity to connect and to really be with that person. And you're really so much more than just an esthetician. Like there's, I wish that there's a psychology there's really, you should have a certificate on the wall saying, but really I'm like a therapist. So I love it. So in regards to like connection and collaboration, what does collaboration mean to you?
Oh my gosh. Collaboration is something I didn't really understand for the longest time. And it wasn't until coming to Kelowna that I really started to value the power of collaboration, where you have the opportunity to meet and connect with a person or persons that are just outstanding in their field. And I think of some of the collaborative opportunities that I have had, and I use that as an example where there's people that you hold in high regard and you have this opportunity to collaborate with them. And for me, I feel like a kid at Christmas where it's like, oh my gosh, you have somebody who is just so successful at what they do. They're really dialed in to what they're doing, and they're extending their hand to say like, hey, I thought of you. Do you want to come and do this thing with me? And you just know that there's so much to learn and there's so much growth for like the both of us as you brainstorm and take two parts of, I think what I even said in the interview questions is awesomeness, right? You're bringing all this awesomeness together, and you're creating this new result, this new I don't even know, like this synergistic energy, right? To create something even better together. And now when people reach out to me and they're like, hey, I thought of you, like I'd like to do this thing, I'm just like, yes, like all in. What does that look like? What can I learn? What can I show you? And it just feels really good and really exciting to be continuously elevating each other and just really raising that vibration.
That is
I love it.
awesome. I love that. I love that so much. What would you describe as an inclusive environment?
For myself, inclusivity is really honoring and respecting everyone. And I feel like it's giving people equal opportunity to show up. So sometimes when I think of it inclusivity, like we don't necessarily want to be dragging people into inclusivity, but we always want to have the option there, and like extending that olive branch. And there's one thing, I think it's a podcast that I listened to a while ago that really stood out for me, and it was like, wherever you are in your career, like reach back and pull someone up. So it's like really including people, giving them the option to be included, and bringing that all together in respect and equality.
I love that. That
I love
so
that
much.
too.
And that's really, really epitomizes how we feel about the collective as well and what we're trying to accomplish in that. What do you hope to gain from being part of the Good Place Collective community?
Oh
Because you're
my
not just
gosh.
one of the founders, you're, one of our lovely collective members too. So
It's so interesting thinking about what to, I would like to experience in the collective. And, the whole idea of the collective started around bringing people together and making business so easy, making it easier, more enjoyable. It's there's that expression, or I guess that sort of universal feeling that business is hard and it's a grind, and there's ups and there's downs and there's all arounds and all those things. And the idea of the collective is, what if it was easy? What if it was easier? What if we could really lean on each other? What if we could really pull from one another? And allow those brainstorming sessions to just flow and create some excitement. You're not doing it on your own. Like we've got your
Right.
back. And I feel like for myself, in terms of a gain from the collective, it's that community. It's stepping away from the solopreneur and truly stepping into the supportivepreneur, and knowing that we're stronger together. I almost like envision us like linking arms and just like
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it.
Right?
100%. That's
So
awesome.
awesome.
That's
So awesome.
great.
Thank you,
Great.
Lindsay, for being our interviewee. It's always fun to get to know all our members, or even, our founders, and get everyone to get to know you a little better, because I think Tammy and I feel very honored that we get to work with you as often as we do and get to know you really well,
Absolutely.
and just be in your positive light. And so it feels really great to share that with the rest of the group. Lindsay, give everybody a quick summary of where they can find you if they are intrigued to come and book a session with you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Well, I guess with the video, I'll put my website in the link, but you can find me
Absolutely.
at divadendayspa.ca. And you can also connect into my Facebook group called Diva Home Care, where there's just free information, tips and tricks for nail care, foot care, some skincare, makeup application, and brow care, because
Mhm.
So yeah, you can easily find me there.
That's great. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us with Coffee with the Collective.